Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Very Virgoan. I am Veronica Virgo, and I'm here to give you your September 2022 new moon reading. My apologies for being a dollar late and a day short on this reading. However, I had a very busy weekend and I was unable to get to it. So I am giving you your reading today on Monday, and you'll have about 12 and a half days worth of information to lead you into the new moon cycle. I hope that's sufficient for you because I love reading for you. About the cards I'm using tonight, I used them also for the full moon. This is the new Palladini Tarot deck, which I really love. It's become a new favorite of mine. And also doing the Oracle follow-up with the Moonology cards, gorgeous moon cycle cards there, which are appropriate to this type of reading. And then, of course, following up with my tarot dice, as I always do. About this reading for the new moon represents beginnings, wiping the slate clean and starting all over, invocations, manifestation, building, essentially. So think of that as we move forward with this reading, which will be a 3-card reading representing the recent past, your present, and your immediate future. So let's go ahead. Oh, one more thing. You might have noticed, Cancer, if you're a regular watcher, that I've kind of closed in my space here, both to kind of prevent cats. Doesn't always work. And also to give you a little bit better view of the cards, because I felt like they were too far away in the other readings. And if you like that better, please feel free to comment in the comments. Comment in the comments. Anyway, let me rustle these through one more time, Cancer. I'm feeling it. And we will get started. All right, recent past, 9 of Cups. That's a pretty contented looking chap there. And you don't have to be a chap for this. You can be a lady or anyone, actually. But this is truly a card of satisfaction. Maybe even a little bit of luxury. I mean, look at the bounty that he has here, that he's ready to, he's got a pomegranate, some cherries, a banana, a fish, an orange, and a watermelon. That might be an apple. So he's doing all right. He's feeling pretty good, pretty satisfied. There's a certain level of emotional stability that comes with feeling abundant. And even though Cups cards are about emotions, I think this could possibly be about material status for you, and you feeling like, man, you know, for once I'm ahead with my job. I've got enough food in the cupboards, and I'm feeling really satisfied with who I am in that part of my life. And that's a really great place to be, Cancer. All right, your present is represented by Justice. Now, the Justice card is about clarity and truth. You know, it's a Libra card. It's about balancing the scales, you know, seeing how things weigh up against each other. So you may be finding yourself having found this contentment through possibly letting something go, because there's also a sword here, and swords can represent, you know, cutting out what is no longer necessary. And you may have needed a process of feeling very good about yourself to feel like the scales have kind of evened out. I think from some of our previous readings, if I'm remembering correctly, you may have been feeling some deficit in your life, particularly in terms of relationships. So given that you have Cups here and then Abundance and Justice following, I'm thinking that perhaps like a recent breakup, or knowing that you have to change up some stuff in your life and think about yourself has given you a certain sense of equanimity or a feeling of stability. Pretty good thus far. Let's see what your immediate future is yielding. The Magician. Cancer, you got it going on. You are feeling strong. You're feeling powerful. And I think through this self-actualization, you can pretty much set out to do whatever you want to do. And given that we are in a new moon to full moon cycle, I think this is a perfect time, especially if you are inclined to the magical arts, manifestation, that sort of thing, to set your intentions out there. Put whatever your biggest dream out there, Cancer, and put it into motion. I also love that the Ouroboros, or the figure 8 there is represented in both cards, both the back of the card and the front of the card. And it's showing this cycle for you. You know, maybe you had to go through a cycle of loss and elimination to get to a cycle of bounty. So Cancer, I think that, you know, the universe is telling you full steam ahead. This is your time. You know, you can accomplish whatever you want to. It says step out of your comfort zone for the North Node. The North Node relates to your destiny or your karma. Karma also relates to the South Node, but kind of like what you bring in. The North Node is taking what you've learned from your karma and pushing it into new vistas. So it completely goes with the Magician card, and that you can change your destiny. If you are someone who subscribes to the idea of past lives and you keep making the same goddamn mistakes over and over, and you were trapped in that feedback loop, this is a way to make this loop actually work for you and close the circuit and make it work for you this time. Beautiful stuff, Cancer. Let's see what your dice are yielding here. We've got a Sagittarius, Mercury, and a 5. I follow someone online who talks about Mercury. It's Aeolian Heart, and she's really cool. She talks about how Mercury actually represents abundance and commerce and money and prosperity more so than Jupiter, which is what is typically associated with money. And we're in retrograde. We're Mercury retrograde in Virgo right now. Now we've just entered Libra, but Mercury's still in Virgo. I know this all gets very confusing. But if you want to look her up, Aeolian Heart, and see what she has to say about Mercury and how it can help in your abundance. If money is something that's important to you, and you know, since abundance is kind of a big deal here, I think you can do some money manifestation over the next 2 weeks, Cancer, and it could yield a lot of great results. The 5 for me, I'm not immediately connecting it with anything other than this might be 5 times of lifetimes that you're working with here. 5 times of cycling around and whatever it is you've been dealing with to get you to a point of feeling like you've hit the right path. You're on the right path. You're taking your knowledge from the past of these 5 lifetimes, and now you're going to make this one yours. And you may have a Sagittarian either in or coming into your life that's going to be particularly relevant for you. Or if you have Sagittarius in your Mercury, then please see this as a double, triple, quadruple confirmation, Cancer. Yeah, take a look at that. Take a look at your astrology. You can plug it into astro.com. It'll give you all the details of how you do it. And if you have Sagittarius in anything, look at focusing on that element of your life and invoking that Mercury energy into abundance of any kind that's important to you. This is a really great reading. I love it when stuff comes up about past lives. I think it's really fascinating. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, Cancer. If you did, please like, comment, and or subscribe. Share it on your social media. Anything you'd like to do to help grow this channel, because I really enjoy doing readings for you, especially Cancer, because I'm a Cancer rising. I guess that's it for tonight. I'll be back in October, at the beginning of October, to do your overview for that month. Otherwise, I will see you on the flip side.